at Shopware now for 6 years almost, and in these 6 years I had the honor to be part of launching our cloud strategy, and part of this is the path we have with Platform.sh, and I want to tell you something about that today, but before, because I don't know if everybody knows Shopware already, I want to give you a small glimpse into our company and also the product, and then in the end I will tell you why we decided to go with PaaS. So I would say the main facts here: we are in the market since 25 years already, and have 45,000 active Shopware shops out there, which are doing 20 billion of GMV over our platform, which I think is quite an impressive number already. And one fact which also led to our success is that we went open source, I think, around 15 years ago. So open is something I will talk about later as well. It's a very important factor at all, or a very important value for us as well, the openness, and also led to one number, which is these 1,600 partners we have out there doing incredible projects with Shopware. And this is all connected to our approach of openness, we will talk about later also. We are coming from Germany, and we have our main business in Germany, but we are also active in Benelux, so we are having a lot of customers in Benelux, Italy as well, and since 2022, where we got an investment from Carlyle and PayPal, we have opened our US business as well, and have some people over there that are doing a good job on also bringing Shopware to the US. And we are named in the Gartner Magic Quadrant for digital commerce 3 times, and we believe this year will be the 4th time that we will be in there as well. Looking a bit into our customers, this is just like a slide where we say, oh, there's some logos we are proud of, but to really say also where we focus on is the mid-market. So it's not that we are running behind the biggest logos out there all the time. It's like really we are saying this is an underserved market. So there is a lot of competitors of us that are focusing on the higher enterprise, and some others which are focusing on the really low sector of customers, like making everything easy and out of the box. And we are saying in the middle, there is so much space also in the B2B world. There is a lot of hidden champion in that area, where Shopware is really a great fit because of its high customizability, and on the other side giving an easiness as well, and not making it too complex like a lot of enterprise products. So looking a bit into what Shopware can do, it's really hard to really put this down in some minutes, but I try to focus on some main features. And maybe one thing before that, what we believe the future of e-commerce is automation on the one hand and customer experience on the other hand. So we need to make our merchants much more efficient with what we deliver out of the box, so helping them in their daily life, so that they can concentrate on really delivering great customer experience, which we also try to deliver with the product. So a lot of these things which we are doing going into these both directions. So looking first into the e-commerce automation, I want to highlight 2 features, which is Rule Builder and Flow Builder, which are no-code features, and it's very easy with these features to build different kind of business models, e-commerce models that you have with our tool. So Rule Builder mainly is you can use the entities of Shopware and put rules on top of it, like saying I have also a dynamic group of customers, and if a customer comes into that group, maybe you say they're having a certain kind of revenue they are producing for you, and then they get VIP customers. and then you can say, okay, these VIP customers see other products, see other content, or get different prices. The flow builder on the other side is like, you can react on different triggers coming from inside Shopware or from outside Shopware, and then you can react on that. You can put actions on top of that, also with a timely difference, so that you can send an email 10 days later or something. And combining these two features helps you a lot in, without coding anything, like really creating different kind of business models with these two features, and automate a lot of processes that you have as a merchant. On the other hand, the outstanding customer experience, which I would say is one of the differentiators Shopware always had. So we were already with older versions of Shopware always concentrating very much on this CMS integration into commerce. So yeah, like it said here, content and commerce, like the really best connection of both. So when you take a CMS on the one hand and then the e-commerce system is separate to it, you always have to see how you get the data of commerce connected with your content. When you have the CMS like really integrated, and we have a strong CMS because we are concentrating on delivering a good experience there, then you can use all the e-commerce data and connect it and really create shopping experience out of it. And that is always a very important thing for us. You have also composable front ends. That means we have headless architecture, and we deliver a framework so that you can build a custom front end on top of Shopware. But you can also use the out-of-box front ends we deliver with Shopware. One feature which I want to highlight, it's digital sales room. It's hard to like really phrase this in 2 sentences or something, but it's mainly extending the e-commerce to other kind of experience, to the offline world, I would say, like doing guided demos for customers. You can have a video chat integrated, you can prepare that and say, I want to highlight these articles and show them to them, so you can guide the customer, they see on their display where you lead them, which is also very, very interesting feature for the B2B sector, because they can replace a lot of their field service, like driving to customers and presenting a certain catalog. You can do that online with digital sales room, so it extends the normal e-commerce capabilities. And yes, differentiate, innovate is always very important for the customers to make an outstanding customer experience, and for us as well to deliver something innovative. So innovation lane, always very important at Shopware, and currently we're focusing a lot on AI and spatial. I don't want to go too deep into that, but we were like one of the first e-commerce system launching an AI co-pilot, and have already 12 features in it, which are mainly also help the merchants to automate their processes and to make building your e-commerce site a lot easier, but also add on customer experience when you can do search by context, for example. And here is just a little video to show you what we do in the spatial area, so that you can have 3D data in Shopware and use your devices to then have augmented reality and do something like that. This is just an example, so we have other spatial things we are going into, it's also an area innovation where we try to also deliver into customer experience and automation. So coming back to the point of openness. Openness, key value for Shopware, and open source is what we are doing. But we see this is not only a technology thing, it's like the way we want to act and give our community, customers, partners, the possibility to build like really individualized, customized experiences and make something great out of what we deliver out of the box. How we do that? So we have this headless core, which is open source, but it's not only open source, it's also based on well-known technologies, Symfony, PHP, Vue.js. So it's not that hard, like with a lot of other competitors, because they have proprietary software, to find somebody who can work with Shopware. It's very easy access to work with Shopware. Also, we have API first, so you can connect and do whatever you want with the APIs. You can use your own front ends, and that makes it very open and flexible. But we don't stop at that level of openness, I would say. So open source core, open and free ecosystem. But on top of that, we also said, okay, what is our cloud? What is our cloud strategy? That should be open as well. We don't want to do what a lot of other competitors do, like limit it to a SaaS solution, for example, where we then would not have this kind of openness and customizability that you have in self-hosted, for example, where we are coming from. So we sold self-hosted for a very long time. We launched our cloud solutions, I think 4 years ago we started, and that is an important fact to not say now we are going totally into the SaaS direction. But we are delivering a SaaS because we think there is cases where you say, I need 90% of what is done at e-commerce and I have to repaint it a little bit, and that's okay for me. Then it's the easiness is really stunning because you just don't have to do anything and care about anything. You just can concentrate on configuring Shopware. But as we are coming from customizability, as we are this open company, like really leveraging all this power of creativity you can do with our product, we said, okay, yeah, there is self-hosted, but is this like what we want to deliver? Because on the other side is the easiness, this like delivering a really good base to run Shopware and operate Shopware, and that's why we thought of PaaS, because PaaS for us is like combining the best of both worlds in the end. You have this like total customizability and flexibility you get from self-hosted, but you get like a really sophisticated and professional way of running Shopware and yeah, also doing your deployments and being fast in innovation as well. So that's why we decided for going with Platform.sh, because Platform.sh can deliver exactly that, what we needed to do so. And for me, a little bit, it's like the analogy of building a house, for example. So you get, there is this pre-built architects which say, this is how we build the house, here are the rooms, and you can take it like it is. And you say, yeah, that perfectly fits my needs. So I take it like this, and I can repaint the walls a bit. I can do some other deco, and with furniture, I individualize at that level, and that's okay for me. But this doesn't fit a lot of others. They would say, no, we need, the room has to be others. We want to rebuild the walls somewhere else, and here this wall has to go away. And with PaaS, you can do that without like having to do the whole electricities yourself and get all the tools first to do so and stuff like that. So you get a lot of things out of the box, but still can like break down walls and build your house like you want to do it. I think that's a good analogy to show why it's important for us to have a PaaS solution. And yeah, to give you a real case here, I've taken one which is from our partner Basecom, who also won the Shopware PaaS Award and is doing really some incredible Shopware PaaS projects. They did the Florop shop, and to show a bit why Shopware PaaS makes a lot of sense is really good in this case, because Florop is having in Germany alone, I think 5,500 partner florists that are sending out the flowers. So they have a very complex logic of availability, business logic that has to go into the checkout. And the most checkouts are not customizable because, so from other systems that are in SaaS, you cannot customize the checkout. And that's what we can offer. So Shopware is a good solution, but on the other hand, they have these high demands on availability of the platform or of the shop, and also of scaling. When you see that they are sending flowers, then you might know Valentine's Day and Mother's Day has an impact in that business. And they are having, I think, around 20 times as much traffic on that days. And with our packages we offer, they have an upscaling period inside, and they can like then choose, okay, on these days we want to upscale to that certain amount and then downscale again. And that's like making them very flexible also on that level, giving them the high reliability in the end, that everything works. And yeah, so this really shows the power of a Shopware PaaS, what Shopware PaaS can deliver here. Yeah, that's mainly it, what I want to tell. So, yeah, your questions, and hopefully not too technical. We have somebody else with us for that. And we also, because I didn't do any demo or anything, I think that would be too long for now, but we have to stand over there and we are happy to show you something inside Shopware as well, or from Shopware PaaS if you're interested. Fred?
So culturally, what difference does it make to your organization to have to sell the cloud infrastructure as well as the software?
Yeah, I mean, it's I would say the whole fact of going into cloud is a change for us as a company. So, but especially PaaS is something which is quite higher in terms of what the knowledge of people need to be to sell it right. And that's, I think, the main challenge, to get these up and running, have the right people telling you the value of what Shopware PaaS can deliver, so that what we could see here with Flora, that there is somebody who really understands deeply why Shopware PaaS is adding this value. I think that is the biggest challenge inside the company, to do that right, like to really be with the customer, consult them right, and giving the right solution, especially as we have these different flavors of offering Shopware with SaaS, PaaS, and self-hosted. There's a certain kind of understanding on a technical level needed to deliver the right solution. That is, I would say, the main fact for us changing into this world. Yeah.